what's your favorite thing to do at recess? Okay.
Hello and welcome back to Gems TV Express. My name is Grayson.
Coming to you with a new season, my name's Irene.
I'm so excited to be on Gems TV Express. I'm Xander.
Hi, I'm Harriet. This is going to be an amazing season 7. Only 6 more seasons until we catch up to SpongeBob.
Hey, I have a joke. You want to hear it?
So what is it?
Why do birds fly south in the fall? Why? Because it's too far to walk. Oh, come on.
Really? Already with the dad jokes? We just got started.
Hey, it's not my fault that this is scripted. Oh boy, this is going to be a long episode.
Here we go. On to the show. Time to talk about some celebrations.
Who are we celebrating today?
First, we have to chat about September birthdays.
Let's get started.
Wow, happy birthday, pre-K and kindergarteners.
And a very exciting time for these first and second graders.
Congratulations on your birthday, third and fourth graders.
Happy birthday, everyone.
Don't leave because now we have September Proud Principal Award.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yay. Woohoo. Students are out making our principal proud once again. Great work, kindergarteners.
Fantastic work, first graders.
Super duper skills, second graders.
Great job being respectful, responsible, and safe, third graders.
Nice job on your leadership, fourth graders.
Congratulations, everyone.
Time for the feature.
What are we doing this week?
We got to interview Mrs. Fisher.
Oh, cool.
Mrs. Fisher is the dean of students.
And the best. Roll the clip. Welcome, Mrs. Fisher. Can you tell us a little about your job as the dean of students?
Of course. So one of the first things I usually ask students when they wonder what I do is I ask them if they know who Mr. Emery is. So do you two know who Mr. Emery is?
Yes.
Who is Mr. Emery?
The principal.
The principal, yeah. So one of my jobs as the dean of students is I work with Mr. Emery and I help him with what's going on here at school. The second thing that I talk to students about is my job really is about making sure that when we're here at school, when you're here at school, that you feel that you are being respected, that we're being responsible, and that we're being safe. So I make sure that we're following those expectations that we have, and that when you're here, you feel good about coming to school. So that's a big part of my job. Yeah.
How do you think the kids do with the respect theme last month?
Oh, yeah. So I think we did a really good job. And so we started with respect because, again, that's one of our expectations, right, here at school. Mm-hmm. And so I noticed a lot of different ways that students were being respectful. One way is when we came together as a school, right? Do you remember the 2 assemblies that we had? Mm-hmm. And I noticed that we were being respectful by listening to the speaker, saying the pledge all together, right? The other way that I see respect is if I'm in the cafeteria and we're being respectful about our noise level, right, when we're in the cafeteria. Or when I go into a classroom and we're listening to the teacher, or when I notice students helping other students out. So I think there's been lots of ways that students have been respectful. Yeah.
Why did you choose responsibility as the theme for October?
Oh, that's a really great question. Thanks for asking. So I had a couple of reasons. One, you heard me say earlier, right, about our school-wide expectations, right, to be respectful, responsible, and safe. So one reason I chose it is because it's one of our school-wide expectations. But also, I don't know if you know this, but during the month of October, it's Bullying Prevention Month. So I felt like responsibility was a good choice because we have to be responsible for our choices with our actions and our words. Yeah.
How are we recognizing our students for demonstrating these traits?
Okay, another great question. So one way that we recognize students, I think, just happens in your classrooms, right? In a lot of classrooms, we acknowledge students when they're meeting expectations by giving them a gem. Does that happen in your classroom?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. So that's one way. Another way is at the end of the month, I'm asking the teachers, both Mr. Emery and I are asking them to nominate a student either through a Proud Principal Award. You guys are familiar with that, right? Proud Principal.
I got one when I moved to school.
Yeah. So, so one way the teachers in the elementary school recognize students for the character trait would be through a Proud Principal Award. In the upper grades, so middle school students, we call it the Charger Award. A little bit different. Yeah. Do you know, have you ever heard of the Georgia Chargers?
Yes.
Yeah. What's the Charger?
They're a sports team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when you get a little bit older, instead of calling it Proud Principal, we call it a Charger Award, but it's really about the same, it's the same idea where the teacher is going to recognize a student during the month of October. How were they responsible? And they'll write it out on the Charger Award, just like they do the Proud Principal.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good. All right. Thank you for being with us today, Miss Fisher.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
That was cool.
Yeah, that was pretty fun.
Her job is pretty important.
For sure.
I hope you enjoyed this week's episode of Gems TV Express.
Can't wait to see you again soon on the next episode.
You want to hear another joke?
Fine.
What do frogs order at a fast food restaurants?
What?
French fries.
Seriously? Again with the dad jokes? Anyway.
Until next time, remember to be respectful,
responsible, and safe.